Morning, crew change. Waiting on one more train to pass. Transition from 1 to 2. Main line is occupied. Should be westbound. .909 on the head. 7212 trailing behind. Why is there an end of train detector between the trailing engine and the first hopper, covered hopper? Did you see that? I've never seen that before. Will there be a second one on the bottom end of this consist? The strange things you see on the railroad. Yeah, there's a jet plane up there. It's a little off course, but you know. Plans change, I guess. That sounds like dragging equipment. Negative. Your first guess was, and I quote, a water gun. Is that a water gun? Cool. the pitch and the stretch. Got to take off now. That clicky clack you might hear, I'm pretty sure is a default detector for the main line. It's counting axles as it goes through. I've shown that in previous videos. It's kind of neat. Very greasy object. I guess it works. Just happened to walk out and here they were. So I did not bring a scanner receiver to hear the default detector. I don't have any idea how long the train is. I mean, obviously you can see how long it is, but I won't have an axle count. One of these days I'm going to set up a different receiver and a recorder and probably edit all this together. Trailing engine, 5229, or a pusher, I guess. The next trailer is 3417. So I guess, I don't know. The end of train detector doesn't matter where it is, as long as it's on the train. So does that mean technically they're in a backing maneuver? Or are they indeed going forward, westbound? Being an amateur as I am, I have no idea. Once again, a 7-minute train is probably close to 800 axles, so that'd be my guess, my best guess. The electric taxi has departed, so I presume that they did a crew change. Once that train is past that block, they already have a clearance signal, I think, to transition from one track to another. They'll soon depart, be on their way in the same direction, probably up to the yard, other side of town. I'm not sure which yard it is. I haven't done enough research to really understand myself, but I know there's a yard over there. Thus far, I can't see a full signal yet. I see a reflection on those last engines, so they've knocked down the signal. I don't see a green signal yet. It's kind of hard to tell from this disadvantage point because of the fencing. Oh look, brown rabbit. Check that out. Mr. Rabbit, how do you do? See you later. That's always fun to watch the rabbits run through that restricted area. They feed on the, probably not so much grass, but the dandelions and wild cabbage and whatnot. Sometimes you see more than one, but not this morning. It's a nice morning to be out. It's probably in the low to mid 50s. It was 68 earlier. Since dropped then. Probably in the last hour or two. If you spot trains at night like I do, I suppose all that's fine. Makes for a pleasant night. Somewhat well lit. And makes for a nice hobby, I guess. I can't say it's the same as those guys who get out in the snow and ice and do the same thing, because that takes lots of layers and a little bit of bravery. All right. I'm going to stop this here, and I'm sure they'll leave soon. Again, I can't see a signal, so they could leave at any moment.